Things are a bit different for now, but the Madison County Health Department wants you to know our clinics are still here to serve you in any way we can during the COVID-19 pandemic. Here are the current clinic days and hours of operation. Some visits can be completed off-site over the phone, so your first step is to call ahead. If you do need to come to the clinic in person, you'll notice we have a new doorbell for your use. One of our friendly staff will acknowledge your presence and we will send someone out to serve you in your vehicle at curbside. If it is determined you need to come into the clinic for some services, we'll have hand sanitizer and a mask waiting for you in the foyer. You must put on a mask and use the hand sanitizer before entering the lobby area. Thank you for helping us ensure your safety and ours while we continue our mission to protect, promote, and improve the health of our community.
I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday, and we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey Colleen, welcome to Madison County Live. What do we got coming up on the show tonight?
Folks, we have a great show coming up tonight. First, we'd like to wish you a very happy and healthy Memorial Day weekend. Right. We'll talk a little bit more on that. Right. Also, it's been a big week, Randy, for Madison County students, many parades, and very special graduations.
Boy, don't I know it.
Don't you know? That's right. Also, we had a great chance to talk with our friend Kelley McBride from the Madison County Health Department. Kelley is going to give us the information we need to know moving forward this week. Right. And Scott Anderson with Madison County Food Services is going to tell us what the food services program is going to be offering this summer.
Right. And we have a special segment from the University of Kentucky Choral Society a cappella group, which they did a great rendition of Let's Go Down to the River and Pray. So you got to watch that. And we'll give you a little voting information. Go vote, ky.com. And we're going to wrap it up with our weekly Cain Pole fishing report.
Randy, that sounds great. Are we ready?
Yes, we are. Let's roll it. Do you like when I do that?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Wayne's World.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Welcome, everyone. Randy, I'm so happy to see you here tonight.
Oh, thanks. I wouldn't be any other place.
Well, you're looking, earlier I said you're looking beautiful in blue, folks. I'm not supposed to say that, Randy.
Look at that.
You're looking very handsome.
In blue.
In blue. And I love your glasses, your sweater.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about my glasses. They're blue, too. Cool. Hey,
everything you going on.
I did want to wish you and Stuart a very happy anniversary, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. And thank you all for the very sweet wishes. That was
Yes.
that was very
22 years.
22. That's
So,
right. 22.
26 or 27 with windshield?
Well, you know what? Like every great marriage, yes, probably so.
I'm very happy for you. Forky
Thank you.
is a lucky, lucky guy.
You know what? I'm very lucky as well. And thank you for the wishes. That was very sweet of y'all, friends. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So Randy,
Keep sending those congratulations, people. Bombard the Spencer family with happy anniversary.
it was very sweet and unexpected, and I have to tell you, it was a highlight for our day. So thank
Good.
you. Thank
Good.
you, Randy.
Excellent.
How was your week? I know that you're
Very busy. Very busy. Of course, we do a lot of digital media, and I worked on some fantastic graduation videos. Of
Good.
course, that was a lot. It was a lot of fun. That's a lot of work. A lot of students graduating.
Yes.
I just produced the Madison Central, Madison Southern virtual graduations, which you can watch on YouTube,
right.
and at any time that you want to. And I think we're going to play them back live too, so that'll be fun.
We are. It was an extra special week. The students here in Madison County graduated. They graduated virtually. Of course, a little bit different this year.
Right.
But the parades, the parades there at the schools, and then, like Randy said, the virtual graduation. Which, thank you to Randy Rosenbaum. I'm going to give you a lot of kudos on that, because I know that doing virtual graduations, it's a team effort.
Yep,
it takes
it is.
a lot of people to be able to do that, and I can tell you folks that Randy worked incredibly hard on that. So thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020. Job well done.
A lot of collaboration between the principals, Brandon Fritz and Brendan Watkins from Southern, Melanie Gray, Courtney, the advisors, Katie that read the names. I mean, a lot. And the student speeches were really fun and very emotional. So that's always fun. So they got to at least to deliver their speeches to their class.
Yes. Very special. Yeah, very special week. So congratulations.
And it's good too, going in to celebrate the Memorial Day weekend.
Absolutely. Very special.
And you were telling me something about Memorial Day, Colleen. Give us a little history lesson on Memorial Day.
I was telling you. Well, Memorial Day was originally, and I don't know how many folks know this, but it was originally called Decoration Day. Excuse me. Named by General James Garfield. He made a special speech at Arlington National Cemetery. 5,000 participants came. They decorated the graves of 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers.
Wow, that's a lot.
So a very, very special weekend. Again, a different weekend for many that are honoring that. But we just thank we thank everyone for the ultimate sacrifice and a very special weekend for sure. I hope that during this time, Randy, my wish is that during this time, I know that this is the unofficial start to summer, but we can really reflect on the meaning of
Memorial Day. Yes. Memorial. To give you a clue.
That's right. Very, very special for sure.
And a lot of people do use it as the guidepost for the kickoff for the summertime celebrations.
Sure.
Yeah. And of course, this year, I guess summertime's going to be a little different.
It will be a little different. It will be.
But the sun will rise every day.
That's right. And I think that we do have many things to look forward to. You and I were discussing how we're going to spend it. We'll spend it healthy at home. But I think it's nice to be able to just reflect on the blessings that we do have and the time to enjoy it in a different way.
Right. And speaking of healthy at home, you want to tell everybody our first special guest this week?
I would absolutely love to. Our first guest is a friend to the show, Kelley McBride. who is the Chief Information Officer for the Madison County Health Department. Kelley has been bringing you all the information that you need each week moving forward. So without further ado, here is Kelley. Friends, welcome back. We are thrilled to be with our friend Kelley McBride, who is the Chief Information Officer for the Madison County Health Department. Kelley, thank you for being with us again this evening.
Sure. As always, I'm glad to be here. You guys are doing a great job.
Well, thank you. And I want everyone to know we did not call each other. We just happened to all wear blue.
That's right.
A nice little coincidence there.
So, Kelley, I know that you always have some really great updates for us, information that the folks here in Madison County need to know. Tell us what you have from the Madison County Health Department this week.
Sure. We're going to talk about a couple things today. I wanted to, I think we're all encouraged by things opening up again.
Yep.
Some businesses are opening up, and so we're excited about that, but we still need to be aware that there's been a recommendation to wear a cloth face covering in public to kind of continue to help reduce that spread of the coronavirus. And so we ask people to continue to do that and to socially distance, avoid those crowds, even as things are opening up. So along with that, people are going to need those cloth face coverings. And we've talked about this before, but I wanted to mention it again, that the Madison County Health Department, the Madison County Emergency Management Agency, and Team Berea are collaborating. We have created a resource list for folks.
Cool.
We encourage people to make their own masks. So we have information on how to do that. But we also have some information on how to obtain a cloth mask if you cannot make one for yourself. So you can call us at the health department. You can reach out to Madison County EMA, and you can reach out to Team Berea.
Okay.
So all of us have those resource lists, and they can also be made available from all the government officials, and I believe Kentucky River Foothills is also one of our partners to share that resource list.
Okay.
Some of the contacts have been shared on our Facebook pages.
Okay.
The EMA and Health Department have promoted those contacts on our Facebook pages. But so if you need a little bit of help in getting one of those masks, we can direct you to those resources. And also, I'd like to make put out a plea or an ask. If you are one of those mask creators or the face covering creators,
Right.
and you would like to donate either one-time donation or a continuous donation of a supply of cloth face coverings, you can reach me at the Madison County Health Department at 623-7312, and we can talk about getting those donations. There are some folks in our community who are a little bit more challenged, a little bit more vulnerable, who will need those face coverings as we go forward. And especially it's important to have more than one. And that makes it challenging as well. You need to have a couple or three of those face coverings because you need to launder them every day.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Right.
I just wanted to let people know that if they need a mask or I should say cloth face covering,
Right.
or if they want to donate those things, that they can contact me and we'll get them rolling.
Well, Kelley, you know that many people say, I need a mask, and I don't know how to take that exactly. Do they mean?
I wasn't going to say anything. My mom always said, if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. So you said it.
That I know. So, Colleen, shush.
No, I live by Kelley's rule as well, and you know that. Kelley, that's great.
And then there's another rule that they mentioned on Steel Magnolias. If you don't have anything nice to say, come sit by me.
Oh.
But that's not what we go by.
That's true.
I'm sorry.
Now it's got to be 6 feet apart, though.
That's right.
That's right. Come sit 6 feet away from me.
Right.
With a mask.
With a
or
mask.
a face covering.
Face cover, yes.
Thanks, y'all. So something else that folks are going to be hearing a lot about, you've already heard the governor talk about contact tracing, and we're going to hear more about that in the coming days. But I wanted to mention that contact tracing is something that's been used for decades in public health, so it's nothing new. I think, for tuberculosis, HIV, and I think even measles and other infections and diseases, the contact tracing has been a tool to interrupt the spread of a virus or a disease or an infection, and then to learn more about that infection.
Right.
So that will be happening. We have shared a really nice PDF document. It's a contact tracing frequently asked questions.
Okay.
So we will share that, and I posted that on our social media as well. There's a link to that. You can always go to the kycovid19.ky.gov site and find that PDF there as well. So it goes through and explains some things. But we've had a very active and team of epidemiologists. We have an epi team here at the health department, and they're one of many teams around the state who have been conducting contact tracing throughout all of this pandemic. So to get them some more support, we will be receiving some additional contact tracers in Madison County. So they will be working soon. And so trying to reach all those goals. And we'll have more information about that. But the frequently asked questions PDF explains things very well.
Okay. Cool. And that'll be on your website and your Facebook page. And you all are very prolific on Twitter as well. So make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to Madison County Health Department.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's great. Well, Kelley, as always, thank you so much for sharing this very valuable information. Is there anything else that we need to cover this evening?
Well, just to continue to use those good hand hygiene habits, the cough and sneeze etiquette. Let's be kind out there. There you go. Thank you for demonstrating, Randy. Way to go. So continue those measures, and as things continue to open up, we'll just enjoy the phasing in of opening Kentucky once more.
Excellent.
Very good. Kelley, as always, we appreciate you coming on. We know that you have a very busy job these days, and your entire team at the Madison County Health Department. We appreciate you so very much.
And we thank you.
All right. Folks, we'll be right back.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And, of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
Kelley is always such a great source of information from the Madison County Health Department and Madison County.
Yes, she sure is, and we are very grateful. Thank you for Kelley McBride and the Madison County Health Department.
Absolutely. Make sure you like them, subscribe, Facebook, follow, Twitter, tag them. I mean, they're everywhere.
Wealth of information for sure.
Yep. And, of course, we share everything on Madison County Live Facebook page and YouTube channel. And we also talk food, Colleen, with
Randy's favorite subject.
The food guy. I call him the Madison County food guy. Scott Anderson, the director of the Madison County Food Service. And he gives us an update about their summer programs and gives us some numbers. And I ask him some food questions too, so you'll have to watch.
Okay, let's hear from Scott. Welcome back, everyone. We are thrilled to have our friend Scott Anderson. Scott is the director of Madison County Food Services. Scott, thank you for joining us this evening.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
We know that you have been incredibly busy during this time, and it's a delight to have you here so that you can share some of the things that Madison County Food Services has been doing and then what you have coming up.
Sure. So we've been really busy. We've been serving about 90,000 meals a week, and now it's slowed down a little bit. So we're 40 to 50,000 this week, but we're still doing our take and bake items. Now, the locations have changed for the summer. A lot of my staff went home for the break. So we are still at Shannon Johnson in Berea from 10 to 2 on Tuesday and Thursday, but we've moved to B. Michael Caudle on Tuesday, Thursday from 10 to 2. And again, we're feeding every child in Madison County under the age of 19, and it's free food. And when you come, we'll give you multiple days, 2 meals per day per child, but multiple days.
Oh, that's cool. What exactly is in the take and bake, Scott?
All right, so last time we gave chicken and mashed potatoes and some sauce so they can make a mashed potato bowl.
Nice.
We give vegetables and maybe some hamburger or ground up turkey, things like that you can make, chicken pot pie, turkey, quesadillas, different things like that. So we try to come up with items that parents can take home and do 3 or 4 items with their kids.
Sure. Oh, that's cool.
And we know that during this time you've done some really fun activities too. Tell us some of the things that the children have enjoyed that you have prepared for them.
Yeah, so we've done picnic on your porch where they made subs. We've done build your own pizza. Now coming up, last Tuesday and Thursday we did Asian Day. So we got kids to make Asian and stuff at home. Coming up on June 2nd, we're going to honor the dairy farmers. I know Madison County has a lot of dairy and beef farmers. Right. So June 2nd, we're going to send home ice cream. We're going to send home milk and fruit and yogurt. And we want parents to make smoothies and ice cream at home and stuff like that, and just really have fun with some dairy products. We're going to do some crock pot meals, different things like that. We've sent apples home for them to bake apple pies, lots of things like that. So we've had a lot of fun.
So it's kind of like class projects, home economics with the parents.
It is. The mashed potatoes are really cool because you just add boiling water and they puff up. Sure. They're called potato pearls.
Yes,
we had that. Yeah, so we had the Little Chef's cooking class, and we're taking ideas that we would have done with the Little Chefs, and we said, okay, instead of you coming to us and doing that, do that at home. Have some fun with your kids, because cooking is a family event.
Yes.
They get together and with mom and dad, and they want to bake and cook, and it's fun for kids.
That's sweet. That's pretty cool. What's the numbers that you have this week, Scott? Tell us about the numbers.
This week we're right about 47,000 total meals for the week. Okay. And, that's exciting. Like I said, the numbers are down. Right. But I think a lot of people are getting their checks, and they're getting, stores are opening back up. They're able to go back out and do more.
Right.
So, Scott, families that are new to the program, maybe they're jumping in now. How do they get that information, and what do they expect?
Sure. So follow us on Facebook. I have a food service page, Madison County Food Service. I also have Scott Anderson, where I've got my page where I talk about food, and all we do is talk about food service. We don't put in any other things like you would see on Facebook. It's all about what you're going to get. Watch my videos. You can call the school, or better yet, call food service here at central office and ask, I got something, how do I make it? What do I use with it? Right. But I want parents to know that every child is free, whether you go to our school or not, and we're going to be free next year. So when they come back to school, we're going to continue to be free, and we're going to feed as long as this goes on. Cool. A lot of parents tell me, I don't want to take your food because other kids need it more than we do. I have 19 schools. My freezers are full. We have food for everybody. So, if you don't think, financially we can squeak by, we can make it, if it's going to take some pressure off, or you're able to set aside money for the future, because we don't know what's going to happen 6 months from now.
Sure.
Go ahead and come and eat with us.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. So what's the age limit on this, Scott?
Well, we feed anybody under the age of 19.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
we don't card. So when you pull up and you say, I have 3 kids,
Sure.
we're going to give you food for 3 kids.
I got you. Okay. Okay. So I'm too old.
You are too old.
Okay.
That is true. We do get a lot of parents that say, hey, if you have leftover food,
Right.
can you give it to the adults? Madison County is very good. We don't have leftover food. We don't waste product. We're very careful. Now, I don't know what parents are doing with the food when they get it home.
Sure.
We're very careful to make sure that we're using the dollars that we get wisely.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
Randy is a kid at heart, so that is a good thing. Scott, speaking of being careful, tell us a little bit about some of the measures that food services is taking during this time in that food preparation.
Right.
Sure, and we're trying to put videos out on that too, so parents feel comfortable. We're buying buckets for sanitizing, new buckets to make sure we have new ones. We're doing UV cabinets to be able to put our mask, our phones, and other small utensils in there that will kill viruses.
Okay.
We've got training sessions coming up. We've bought face shields for every one of our employees, and everyone has a mask. We're putting up petitions between the cash register and the students when they come through to pay for their food. But they're free, but they've still got to put a lunch number in.
Right.
Those type things. So we're training. We're looking for ways to sanitize and clean and keep everybody safe.
Excellent. Excellent.
That's wonderful. So you're taking these measures now and you're preparing for the future.
Yeah, they're measures that we need to take to make sure that when we give food to the parents now that it's safe, but also we all know that we get in a habit and a routine. And my staff's not used to wearing a mask or a face shield when they cook food during the normal school year. Right. So we start doing that now, and we start looking and walking through and saying, what would it look like for a child coming through? How can we make it safer? And we're starting to implement that stuff now.
Okay, cool. Now, Scott, I do have another question, a food question. As you know, I would. So how is Randy's red eye gravy recipe coming?
We're getting very close. We've got a couple people that are training on making that, but we're getting close. Look for that to come out soon.
Hey, I want to be a tester, official food tester.
Yep. We'll have cars lined up around the block to come and get that.
I'm sure we will.
Yes, that is true. Well, Scott, once again, thank you so very much for everything that Food Services is doing. I know it is a team effort for sure. You said that people are getting a little bit of time off perhaps this weekend, but I know that you have a lot of folks working incredibly hard.
Yep.
Yes, I may be the face of food service, but I can't do what I do without the fantastic staff, hardworking, dedicated staff that I have.
Excellent. Well, Scott, thanks for coming on with us today. And make sure, people, that you follow him on Facebook, Scott Anderson and Madison County Food Service, and watch their videos.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, we'll be right back after this.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And, of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
He's great, isn't he?
He is. Thank you very much to Scott Anderson from Madison County Food Services.
Yep.
Scott, I have to apologize for my brief pause there because Randy decided to roll in much quicker than I anticipated because we were actually in mid-sentence at the time. Right, Randy?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Scott, it's always great to hear from you. Thank you again for feeding the children and families here in Madison County. Outstanding job.
Him and his whole team do a great job. Can you imagine if I was in charge of that?
No, I don't want to, Randy. I really, I can't imagine, nor will I.
It'd be fun.
Well, it would be something for sure. We will leave that to food services. But again, thank you to Scott Anderson and the entire team at Madison County Food Services.
Scott, the food guy.
The food guy for sure.
I may start a Facebook page and call it Scott, the food guy.
Listen, he has an excellent following because
he does.
All the videos, all of the information that is being put out is incredibly informative.
Right.
And I think that is what people want to hear these days.
Right.
They just good news.
Yep.
Just great news. For sure.
And speaking of hearing, guess what we have? A performance by the Kentucky Choral Society. And they sing their version of Let's Go Down to the River and Pray.
Beautiful. Let's hear it.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, mothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way.
Wow, what a great performance. You couldn't really hear me singing. I was singing in the background, very low.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Absolutely beautiful performance. Thank you for sharing that. So, folks, I think that is going to wrap us up for tonight. Is that right, Randy?
Yep, our Memorial Day weekend show extravaganza. Cue fireworks.
Sparklers next year.
Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
So we're going to wrap it up with making sure everyone goes to govoteky.com to find out all about the voting information. State of Kentucky, voting election day is coming up. So go there. It's kind of the clearinghouse for voting information in Kentucky. govoteky.com.
That's right. And you have until May 26th.
Yep, we do. Absolutely.
Very
All right.
good.
Because I think the election is June 23rd, correct?
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. Go do it, people. Do it.
Because Randy said so.
That's right. Because Randy said so.
Folks, we hope you have a wonderful week.
Yep.
Once again, thank you for joining us here at Madison County Live. Always a pleasure to be with you. Continue to send your good news, your stories, your photos. We love to share them.
Absolutely. And thanks to our great sponsors. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, watch the show Saturday nights at 8, Sunday mornings at 8, and replay again Sunday night at 9 o'clock. And of course, always watch on YouTube anytime.
That's right. All right, Randy, are we going to finish up with something special?
Yes, the Cain Pole fishing report for the week.
Okay, let's do
All right.
it, folks.
Let's do it.
We'll see you soon.
Here, let's toast. Good night.
Cheers.
Good night. Cheers. Good night. Okay.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, there he is. Nice.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Say nice.
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing update from the Northwestern District. Rough River Lake is holding about 2 feet above summer pool, pending rain this week. Water temps have been in the upper 60s to lower 70s by the afternoon. Bass fishing has been decent, using plastics in 5 to 10 feet of water. Plastic worms rigged wacky, Texas style, or on a shaky head using dark colors have been catching fish. Crappie are still biting tube jigs, popeyes, and minnows over deeper structure in the 10 to 12 foot depth range. Due to the inconsistent weather and temperatures, some fish have spawned and moved offshore, and some are still holding on shallow structure like they're still looking to spawn. Hybrid striped bass are being caught throwing swim baits and rattle traps on main lake points, and also trolling crankbaits 5 to 10 feet deep. No Lynn is just above summer pool and steady, again pending rain this week. Surface temperatures are in the mid-60s, and most of the bigger fish seem to have spawned already, but good numbers are being caught on wacky and Texas rigged worms, spinnerbaits, and square bill crankbaits fished 6 to 12 feet deep, target main lake points and rocky banks, and also the tributaries. Crappie have slowed down some, but are hanging around brush in about 10 feet of water. Walleye and white bass are still being caught in Upper River from Bacon Creek to Broad Ford using spinners, curly-tail grubs, and flicker shad. Walleye are starting to show up on some of the main lake points. Try bouncing nightcrawler rigs on the bottom, shallow running crankbaits, or spinners and jigs tipped with a crawler or a minnow. White bass are moving across those main lake points as well. Curly-tail grubs on a 1/8 ounce jig head, spinnerbaits, and 2 to 3 inch swim baits can entice bites. Red ear sunfish are beginning to nest, and the bluegill will follow shortly as the water continues to warm. Small lures or live bait on light tackle makes for a lot of fun this time of year in the state lakes, farm ponds, and on the reservoirs. Channel catfish are still biting well in the state lakes using crickets, night crawlers, shrimp, and Brant Green's secret weapon, Sunny's Super Sticky Channel Cat Bait. Fish stocking has resumed, but in a limited capacity and with a fluid schedule. Stockings will not be announced until after they have been completed to enhance safety of our staff and anglers. Trout were stocked last week in Otter Creek, on the outdoor rec area, and on Fort Knox. Trout were also stocked in Sinking Creek and Nolin River Lake tailwater. Please keep an eye on the weather this week. Watch for rising water after the rain. Good luck and be safe.
I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday, and we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov. Businesses in Madison County are adapting to the use of cloth face coverings in the business setting to protect employees, customers, and the entire community from the spread of coronavirus. This video will demonstrate how to appropriately use a cloth face covering in the workplace. Putting on or donning your cloth face covering. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Identify which side of the cloth face covering is the outside and which is the inside. Loop the face covering over your ears, bringing the covering to your nose and mouth. Secure at the ears. Depending on the design of your face covering, you may need to pull down the face covering under your chin and over your nose. While wearing your cloth face covering, do not pull the top of your face covering below your chin. Keep your nose and mouth covered. Do not touch the inside of your face covering. Removing or doffing your cloth face covering. Move to a clean area. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Remove the face covering from the ear loops. Avoid touching the inside of the face covering. Store in a clean bag until you are able to launder the face covering. Launder your cloth face covering daily. Thank you for your diligence in using proper face covering guidelines. Stay safe and stay healthy.